Last time on Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater. In an attempt to prostitute himself, Chasnov got trapped in a cursed inn and managed to escape with the aid of magic, while Greer spent most of her day searching for him. When she finally found him, she chided him for misbehaving and convinced him to lay low until the upcoming Mudwrestling competition. And after a few nights of bad dreams and Greer confronting him about his recent strange behavior, Chasnov accompanied Greer to Bernie's Tavern to sign her up to Mudwrestle. Back on Kelnar in the small town of Thalberon, Archeon and Cuthbert buried the sheriff they recently murdered beneath the floorboard of the sheriff's office. When a violent gang rode into town, they hid together there invisibly until the bandits left. And now, Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater continues.
Yeah, you unvanish, you reappear, you talk to the locals, what do you say?
I'm the new sheriff. What the hell was that?
They say, well, if you're the new sheriff, you sure are doing a bad job, because those guys just stole all my money.
Literally my first day.
At least you're not drunk like the last sheriff.
Yeah, that's true. He's gone now.
Good. He was doing a horrible job.
Well, if you guys could give me a lowdown, I mean, you seem pretty resentful. Any information helpful to us in solving this problem? Anything you can think of.
Those bandits come by around high noon every day and just take whatever they want. What else do you want to know?
Where are they from?
Oh, I don't know. I don't hang out with them. I live here in town. I just try not to die. I don't follow them back to their secret hideout.
What direction do
they come in from the west?
Alright, well that actually helps. Thanks. Would anyone know more?
Assuming they come in...
I'm sure there's someone somewhere that knows more than me about this gang, but I don't know who to send you to for that information.
Alright, real quick. So, assuming they come in every day at high noon, they're coming to take whatever they want. There's something that this town has to offer for them to keep coming back. So, I mean, otherwise if they had, come in and get whatever they want, if this town didn't have anything to offer, they would have already been depleted, first time. So... obviously, there's a reason they're coming back.
Yeah, I mean, they take something different every day. They don't. They just come take whatever they want every particular day. Whatever they need that day, they come get it from this town.
Okay, I got you. So it's basically just like a way to.
This is their for them. This is like their free store. They can just come get whatever they want from this town anytime they want. They just ride into town and take whatever they need.
And they always come in from the same direction.
It's either that or coming from by the ocean. There's no dock here, so it's just like come from the west or don't come in at all.
All right.
It's like we're on the peninsula, like the tip of the peninsula. They have to get past the desert and jungle.
Yeah. I mean, odds are they're probably either coming from the desert or jungle to the west. Most likely the jungle because it provides cover and it's not as harsh as the desert.
Yeah, there's desert surrounding the jungle too, right?
There is desert surrounding the jungle. Correct. And beaches. Some of the jungle is surrounded by, there's beaches on two sides, but it's kind of it's sandy, like the desert. So it's similar. So yeah, they're probably, you could probably ascertain they're holed up somewhere in the nearby jungle. If you had to guess. And you do.
Okay.
There does seem to be about 30 of them, at least that rode into town. I don't know if there's more back at their hideout, but it's about 30 rode into town today. Almost all on horseback. Some on some other strange jungle animals, almost like antelope.
They didn't ride on horses. They rode on.
Most did. Most were on horses, but there were a few on camel and a couple on strange, almost antelope herd animals.
Okay, so they probably come from different regions.
I got a great idea. Let's trap them.
Set up like a deathfall or something?
That's what I was thinking, deathfall. If they're coming thundering, yippee-ki-yaying over horses, they ain't really going fast. They going too fast to notice trap.
Well, granted, the ground is sanded. I mean, I don't know. I guess we proved we can dig it, but trap...
Can you dig it? You guys don't even have trap making as a skill?
Trap making?
Yeah, as a craft or profession?
Do you have a free craft or profession?
I have craft as a skill, but I believe my craft that I have is tanning.
I think we did discuss it before. That's how you tried to help make his strap when he was a bird.
I think that was...
Even though I think you failed at it.
Is there someone in town who could have that skill?
Which skill? Making a trap? Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys... You don't even know.
I mean, it's a town of...
Roll me a knowledge local to see if you can figure some of that out.
I got that covered.
Like Cooper's from around here.
Alright. Wish I had a box of thermite.
Let's play their strengths, man.
Yeah, that's the game.
Ooh, that is a 23.
And plus a bonus because you're from this area. You know a guy. You actually know... You've been around. You're from the side of the island, and you've kind of participated, even though you're a good guy. You know a couple guys that take part of the criminal element. You happen to know a friend of yours that was a vault breaker who you actually talked to because you were trying to figure out a way to get to the judges. This guy was actually a vault breaker who actually stole from the bank in Tel Oaks before, so you came to him looking for information to get to the judges. You know he's holed out here in this town.
Cool. Let's go talk to him, man.
Yeah. So
Maybe
not. I don't know if deadfall trap would be what he'd be great at, but you know he's good at tunneling and he makes bombs for the most part. Like I say, he was a vault breaker.
Bombs?
Yeah, but he can tunnel.
I like bombs. I can make bombs.
We got a guy here that makes bombs, so
We're gonna get along swell.
He can making bombs, and also the fact that he could tunnel. That might give us an advantage if he could like tunnel us. If we could figure out a way to get to, if they have like a camp in jungle, we could like ambush him somehow.
true. Surprise never hurts.
Well, let's go talk to the vault breaker and see what information.
Although when you go visit him and call him Atom Bomb, he'll hush you and say, "Don't call him that. He goes by the name Daryl here."
Hey, Daryl.
He says, "Yeah, I'm in hiding, man." He says, "What do you want?" You know the judges are still after me.
Yes.
I thought I told you where I was. You can only come see me in emergencies. What's the big deal?
Well, that seems to be the situation here. Didn't come here to seek you intentionally, but a certain predicament here leads me to come find you and aid. We're kind of hoping you could help us out against these bandits that come into town.
What's wrong with the bandits, man? They're great, man. They provide a great distraction. That's the whole reason I'm able to hide out here. They're the biggest criminal element. They provide a great distraction for guys like me, and our sheriff's fucking shitty, man. He's such a drunk. As long as we have a shitty sheriff like that, I can hide out here unperturbed.
And I can start poking my new badge.
Oh, wait, you're the new sheriff?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Oh, great. Now I have to kill you. And he pulls out a bomb and lights the wick.
Whoa, let's wait a second. I am here. I'm not here on behalf of the judge. Not here on behalf of
Roll
the
me a
judge.
diplomacy to say you're not on behalf of the judge.
Holy shit, natural 20.
He'll lower his stick of dynamite, but say, "Well, if you're not with the judges, how'd you get a badge?"
I killed the sheriff.
He puts the dynamite away and says, he holds out his hand to shake your hand.
Take his hand.
And he's like, "We were all right."
I'm glad you listened.
Well,
I'm also a fan of explosives. I make explosives.
Well, that's great for me too. That's my whole life, man. I used to do vault breaking back in the day before the judges got on to me. I had a real big heist. Kind of made a pretty large fortune, but it's kind of dwindled down to nothing now. Spending all this time in hiding's expensive.
Hey, you want to help us and take a share of the Raiders?
I don't know, man. What do you want me to do?
Create explosive traps.
Like landmines in the desert?
Yes.
I could probably hook up something like that. You gonna pay me?
Well, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna take you. We're gonna kill them, and then we're gonna go to their camp. You can come with us, and then you can have approximate share of the loot to pay you for the mines.
Alright, well that sounds awesome and all, but like, if you kill them, how are you going to find their camp? And if you don't pay me, how am I going to have enough supplies to make these landmines?
Some will be alive after.
I'm just saying, I need some like startup capital to buy supplies. Landmines aren't cheap, man. I don't have these supplies lying around. It's even going to take me a couple days to get these supplies, and hope that I don't get robbed in that meantime.
Berg, don't you have like a couple platinum on you?
I have 8 platinum and 160 gold, and so he's saying that he wants.
If you guys want him to landmine the field, he at least needs money for supplies.
Yeah, okay. So
He's on your side, but he needs supplies to do that.
He stated that, but yeah, we'll supply him with enough funds to help us as long as he's willing to help, and we'll give him his share of the loot if we devise a way to.
It'll take 800 gold to buy supplies, and he'll want a third of the loot, seeing as there are 3 of you.
Cool,
Well,
mate.
we give him a bit of incentive, give him the platinum piece, because I can't carry any more gold anyway, and be like, all right, well, for your troubles.
Ooh, I like it. Give him a bonus
Yeah.
to do a really good job, to extra minefield it. He's like, oh, I could probably do a real good job. Maybe we could add a deadfall trap in there or something.
All right. You're a cool guy.
All right, so you guys pay him 1,000 gold.
Daryl.
Now my name's Daryl Bomb. No one will ever suspect a thing.
You're pretty cool, Bomb. Hey, do you mind if I watch you while you make your bombs? Because I'm interested.
Well, it kind of creeps me out, but if you insist.
I like it. It's kind of interesting. I find explosives very interesting.
Alright, so he'll make some pressure-trigger landmines, and he'll set up an explosive deadfall pit
Yay!
in the desert. He's not going to be able to do this overnight. I mean, they're going to come tomorrow. He's not going to be able to get it ready in time for that. It's going to take several days. He's going to get supplies. See how long it takes. It'll take about 2 weeks until he's ready to set it all up, and he's going to need your help to set all the mines up at night to get it done in time, because you guys will have to do it, because you're going to have a certain period of time between the time they leave the day before and the time they show up the next day. So you're going to be working on a time crunch. But if you guys will stick around 2 weeks and help him plant these mines...
I'm down, are you?
Yeah. In that time, can we spend? Sure, we can do something useful around town.
Yeah, we can help out around town.
Yeah, I mean, you're dressed as the sheriff. Might as well act the part.
Gain support from the people. And
Cuthbert can be your honorary deputy and just follow you around.
Hey, hold on a second. Sulu's scrying me his mythic point to help us complete the mines faster.
Sort of, yeah. You can use all 5 of his mythic points to help give Daryl Bomb the energy to work through the night. Daryl Bomb will not require sleep, because Sulu will give him energy. I'll say that.
Sweets. Alright.
So it'll happen a little bit faster. So instead of 2 weeks, we'll say it's a week and a half. So 10 days.
And if he gives him 5 mythic points every day.
I'm saying if he keeps doing it.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm just checking to make sure.
10 days. Not happen in less than 10 days.
Alright. I like it.
So is he setting up the deadfall and the landmines?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
He's working. He's trying, and every day he has to work, and every day he has to hide all that stuff whenever the guys come to town, so they don't come and they don't take it. They might want bombs. They find his supplies are just going to take them. So every day he hides this stuff whenever they come, and has to take it out when they leave and work on it. And so he's spending 10 days doing that. What are you guys doing while he's secretly working on these bombs and stuff for you guys?
I'm gonna be a sheriff.
All right, what are you doing day one?
I'd have to day at noon, so we got to have a designated place to.
Yeah. So I assume guys might even sleep at the sheriff's department at night. You could do that. There's a cot in there. You guys can even sleep in this jail cells as long as someone else is in there. There's cots in those as well.
Is there a tree lying around? I want to stand in.
No trees really. It's a desert.
Aww.
Some cactuses if you want to stand on a cactus.
I guess that could hurt me though.
Yeah, I don't think it would support your weight either. There's not most of the cactuses in town aren't large enough.
What about an abandoned building or something that no one inhabits? That the bandits are pretty much aware that no one is there to take from.
Yeah, there's a couple abandoned shops that have shut down because of the bandit attacks become so frequent. A lot of business owners have left town, so there are some empty storefronts.
We'll use those as a base of operation. Better to use that one that's not known.
So you'll leave the sheriff's department and go hide out in one of these abandoned buildings?
Yeah, I don't.
How do you guys want to get inside these abandoned buildings that are all boarded up and locked and stuff?
I have a sheriff's keys.
Well,
that's not a thing that exists.
Oh, so I was hoping they'd exist.
No.
Alright, well, I guess I could just rip off the boards.
Alright, roll me a strength check to just tear boards off the wall to get in the front door.
Not this time.
Well, I mean, is there a window? Like a side window?
There's a window. It too is boarded up.
I mean, that'd probably be less obvious that the window is unboarded if it's on the side. So if you see the facade and the
the window's only on the front. All the windows are street facing, and so are the doors.
Okay, only
most of the buildings in this town have one entrance, one exit.
Is there a crowbar we could use?
I've got the claw.
There was a pickaxe there.
I'll roll a percentage chance. Yeah, there's a crowbar in the sheriff's office. You guys want to take that and use it? You can.
Cool, let's use it.
You guys take the town's crowbar. All right, so the crowbar says "World's Greatest Sheriff" on it. In gold writing. You guys take the world's greatest sheriff crowbar. What are you prying, I guess?
Yeah, I'm assuming the window is big enough for us to crawl through.
Well, the windows are glass, so if you even onboard the windows, you have to break glass to get through them. Or pry the windows open for if they're the kind of windows that slide open.
Is it the ones that slide open?
Yeah.
Alright, then let's pry it open like that one.
Alright, so first you need to unboard the window, so roll me a strength check to unboard the window with the crowbar, whoever has the crowbar.
I'll have any strength advantages, so...
I have 16 strength, so 13 plus... That was my base.
So plus 3?
Yeah.
So 16. Yeah, you are able to loosen the side of one of the boards.
Let's keep going at it.
Alright, roll it again, or take a 20. It's your call at this point.
Same thing.
Yeah, so you loosen the other side, you get one board off pretty much.
How many boards on it?
3.
Then a 15.
Yeah, okay. Half a board off.
And then a 21.
Alright, you very quickly get the rest of the board off, so you got one board left.
20 non-natural.
Alright, so you got one board most of the way off.
And then 17.
Yeah, boards off. So you have all 3 boards off. All you have to do is pry open the window if you want to go through it.
Alright,
break the latch.
And that's a 13 and 20 non-natural.
Alright, so at first, no. First time you try to push down on it, it doesn't happen. And then you jerk it one more time really hard and break the window latch, and the window pops open a couple of inches. The latch is broken, so now you could easily lift it the rest of the way with your hands if you wanted to.
Yep. Sure. Push it up.
Alright, you push the window up and crawl into this empty store, which has empty shelves covered in dust. There's a couple old canned goods still left lying around, but that's about it. They're hiding out in an empty, dark store.
We should go tell Daryl Baum about his new hideout and set up our...
Maybe we should keep it a secret from Daryl. What if Daryl betrays us? I like Daryl. He's a nice guy, but...
I guess it's kind of...
Arcan's being cautious. You're like, let's go tell Daryl right away about the hideout, and Arcan's like, nah. How do you resolve it?
I would call it strategic.
I guess
You'll save your organization more often than not.
He can still work in private, I'm sure. So if he can hide away from the bandits, I'm sure he can maintain that while building arsenal and trap. So we'll let him do his own vices, and we'll hide out there when we need to, when the bandits come in town.
Yeah. Do we talk about Daryl Baum yet?
What's that?
Yep.
How much do we know about Daryl Baum?
He's a nice guy who broke things, and we bonded.
Do we know what race he is?
Not necessarily.
No,
nice.
I don't think about people's race.
That's what I was wondering. That's good. I'm glad you guys didn't ask his race, but I don't know. It could probably give you some information.
Well, go ahead.
Can we tell just like looking at him?
Yeah, roll me a perception check to see if you know what race he was.
Where's that guy?
Natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
Letters.
He's a halfling.
Halfling.
He's a nice guy.
Most halflings are.
Except for one that, murders longboats.
And like I said, there's an exception to every rule.
Right. Especially when they're possessed by a outer planar.
Okay.
Exception to every rule.
So, I mean, granted, he's a halfling. We should probably still leave him be.
Yeah, he's tiny. He can hide.
Yeah, he knows what to do.
Yeah. You assume if he needed to hide, he could probably do it.
And it's going to take 2 weeks. In that meantime...
10 days.
10 days.
Okay, so do you think there's anything else we could gain from the locals? In terms of, I don't know if we're going to trap these bandits to be into chaos that happens on the town. Should we, inform them that we have a plan going, or just let it be a surprise?
No. They will. One of them will surely betray us.
Arcan takes no chances. He trusts no one and takes no chances.
Well, it comes from hundreds of years worth of trade.
By humans. He does not trust humans especially. Humans cannot keep their word. He's surprised he trusts you.
Yeah, you just seem like a nice guy.
He's sure one day you'll probably betray him. Somewhere deep inside, he thinks you'll betray him one day.
I mean, that's kind of how I am as a person in life.
Yeah,
probably
so that's where we're at. That's D&D.
Insight into my personal life.
This is how we work through our personal problems. It's called D&D. Cheaper than therapy.
Yeah,
So you guys spend 10 days in town? You guys hide every day when they come to town? At high noon?
Yeah, I mean, that's the...
Are you sleeping in the store, or are you sleeping in the sheriff's department? Or you're just hanging out in the store from now on?
Store.
Really. Hide in the store?
Until
down and then just hide in the...
They show up every day. You guys just kind of peek out the window. So the first day, about 30 of them show up again. They're here in town looking for cheese. So they come and steal all the town's cheese and then get out of town.
These are weird bandits.
And the next day you hide out in your store. They come back into town. They're looking for marbles. This time about 50.
What is wrong with these bandits?
About 50 bandits coming to town now, so you know their numbers are larger than 30. There's even more this time. There's about 50 of them coming to town looking for marbles. They must really want marbles. They tear the place up and down. I'm gonna roll a percentage chance to see if they check out the store. They do investigate the store. The door is locked, so they can't come in. They do notice the window is open though, so I'm gonna roll a percentage check to see if they investigate or not.
I also say that we should put a cover over
Cast
the window.
invisibility.
Alright, you cast invisibility. One of the guys opens the window, looks around, and sees there's nothing much in there except canned food. And does not see any marbles. Will leave with the window open.
Throw out the canned food just so there's nothing in here.
Canned goods?
Oh yeah, canned goods. You're gonna toss out the canned goods? I don't think you want to do it right now because they just opened the window. But you want to wait till they leave town?
No.
They leave town after a couple hours and collecting marbles. What do you
Is
guys?
there a counter? I mean, it's a store. I'm assuming there's a counter or something. We could probably just take them off the shelves and put them behind the counter so they're not in plain sight or
I
something.
mean, they were kind of already on the bottom of the shelves. They're not really in plain sight. You guys just saw them because you're inside. This guy saw them and didn't seem to care. So unless they came looking for mushroom soup or whatever, you're probably fine.
Yeah, but these guys are super weird.
They are weird. Tomorrow I could roll mushroom soup, so you never know.
I mean, let's just gather up and cover them up with
Put them directly underneath the window, so they have to come inside to see them.
Alright, so after that, well, I guess they already know the window is open, so if we put a cover over the window now, they're going to...
That's going to be suspicious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, initially, I meant to say that we should have covered the window, but I forgot to mention that. But then they've also looked in the store, so if we put a covering on anything in the store, too, they're also going to notice there was
The
a change.
Yeah.
Point taken.
So yeah, see everything as is. But
you guys have 24 hours to figure it out. So
okay, so they leave, and then should we go check on Halfling Daryl Baum?
Let's not give Brian.
let Daryl Baum do his thing without interfering.
Yeah, it's probably best if we don't interact. The less we interact with, the better.
So we get more work done if he's not being interrupted.
So basically, we set him on this job, and he said he was going to do it within 10 days. And then, he didn't even say come check back. He just said he was just going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, and come back and see him in 10 days. He'll need your help setting it up. So he's going to need your help putting the bombs out there. But he'll have it all ready in 10 days. His estimate. That's big cat calls.
Let's see if it plays out.
Chekhov's gonna, watch the band from on high.
Yeah, he keeps watching the bandits. Next day, you guys hide in the store again. They're coming in town looking for socks. They're taking everyone's socks.
Those bastards.
Take off your shoes and give us your socks. Leave the whole town sockless.
You guys are bastards.
Table.
Day 4, coming to town, looking for root vegetables of all varieties. Give us your turnips, your potatoes, beets. So they collect all kinds of stuff like that. Baskets full of them and ride out of town.
Because they're crazy people.
Yeah.
Are you going day by day?
Yep.
Okay.
Day 5, they're coming to town. They're taking everyone's hats. It's hat collection day. Turn over your hat.
No!
A couple people are really indignant about handing over their hats, and they get shot in the street, and are left bleeding and dying in the street. They take their hats.
Are we able to
They
save
do
them
come check out the
after
store again, make sure no one's hiding out in the store.
Or
They-
will it let us tail and hat?
stabilize them after they leave?
Yeah, well, right now we have to deal with the fact they're opening your store window again. Are you vanishing again or whatever?
Yeah, vanishing.
All right, you guys become invisible. My perception's too low to notice you guys while you're invisible. So they see, look in the store, they don't see anybody, but they don't see any hats. So they leave. By the time they leave, one of the guys is pretty close to dead. The other guy's bleeding out. If you guys want to rush out to the street and try and stabilize the two guys that stood up and refused to hand over their hats.
I applaud your bravery. I'll say it to them and save their lives.
All right, well, how do you save their lives?
Stabilize them.
Cast stabilize.
I don't know if I have that spell.
And then you want to do a heal check.
Probably should do that.
That's your other option.
I don't really have heals.
Wisdom.
I do, but...
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You want to try and heal these guys?
Stop bleeding. The gunslinger makes a firearm attack and then presses the hot barrel against herself or an adjacent creature. To
So you
staunch
fire a bullet into the air and use your hot gun to cauterize a wound.
Cauterize.
Instead of dealing damage, the shot ends a single bleed condition affecting the creature.
Both these guys are bleeding, so you could cauterize the wounds with your hot gun if you want. It's gonna take you firing a bullet into the air twice, but
Yeah, I've got a decent amount of bullets. Since we used a hero point to take back time, I didn't use those 2 bits of ammunition, so I'm going to shoot off the rifle, get off 2 bullets from that. 2 grip points, that's my grip points for the day.
Hey, is there a guy around town who can take the bent out of my sword?
sounds like a medical problem. You should consult a doctor. Yeah, I rolled high enough that there's a smithy in town. I can probably fix your sword. 60 gold.
Yeah, I have that much. Hey, Cooper, can I have 60 gold from the stash?
Sure, I've used enough on myself.
Alright, your sword goes back to its normal self and no longer takes a -1.
Yay!
It takes a day or 2 to fix, but you're not doing anything, so you're just sitting around watching these guys take people's CD collections and sneakers and basketballs.
What is wrong with these guys?
They just know what they want and they come take it. One day they come just for chapstick.
I could understand if it was just the gold, but these guys are just taking everything that's precious to people.
Yeah, day 10 they come for family photos.
Those bastards!
Yeah, they only want family photos, and it's gotta be your most precious family photos.
Alright, well on the 10th day I have a plan. I want Chekhov to kind of be advance of the trap, so his fly speed I'm fairly sure is probably faster than
What
this.
day are we on? 6?
We'll say we're on day 10 at this point. You guys have watched them take all that stuff. I feel like that was 10 things I listed at this point.
And I'm pissed off.
So unless you guys have done anything, unless you guys want to do something else, we can go ahead to day 10.
Oh, and then he's gonna fly back to us, and he's gonna tell us where they are, and we're gonna consult with Daryl about, and we're gonna be in hiding with Daryl about, and discuss with Daryl with
Is there
what's
anything
gonna
that
happen.
came out of healing those 2 people, or were they thankful, or
I mean, I feel like you cauterized their wounds, and I think Archon stabilized them. I don't think they died. They're still you probably left them in critical condition. Hopefully someone else came along and took care of the rest.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sure
correct.
some people in this town saw you rush up and save those guys. And you guys are pretending to be the new sheriff, so I'm sure people already kind of look up to you, even though you guys have been hiding this entire 10 days.
Yeah, it's
oh, our new sheriff, he's so wonderful. All he does is hide all the time.
Hey, I'm working on things.
They don't know that though. So far they've seen you hide. They did see you save 2 guys' lives. So far you haven't died. You haven't been drunk the whole time, and you saved 2 guys' lives. So you're already doing better than the last sheriff.
And the only thing weird about me is that I have a mask.
Yeah.
And white hair.
Just
I'm
kind of
kind
weird.
of hoping that somehow we are
Dark eyes.
curbing their, or at least piquing their interest and curbing their overall idea of us. I mean, I guess they haven't really seen us all that much, but
Yeah, you guys have been hiding most of the time. But you did save 2 lives. I think that was
Like-
witnessed at least by a couple people. Saw you rush
I
out and
think
do
I
what you
would've taken
could.
him to the doctor.
I'll allow that. You guys took him to the town doctor. Who's actually the dentist. But he does what he can. You guys probably, to be honest, you guys probably did more good than he did. He just pretty much lets them rest. He drugs them
That's
so they
pretty much
pass
what
out.
I did.
So
well, maybe you can give them laughing gas leaks.
yeah, he does. He drugs them until they pass out. So they get nice and drugged up and need to sleep.
These are good deeds won't go unnoticed. If this plan works out, they'll be like, those guys helped those other 2 guys. And they
Yeah.
also helped us.
You guys are
So-
definitely doing some hero moves.
So yeah, day 10.
Day 10, you saved 2 guys' lives. Do you guys want to participate in day 10 of these guys coming into town?
You know, in terms of us being with Daryl and kind of watching traps.
I mean, you guys have to set up the traps. That's your job.
All right, let's set up the trap.
You have to do it after day 10. The traps get done on day 10. They still come at high noon. That night, you'll have basically 10 hours from when they leave town to when they come the next day to set up those traps.
Gotcha, let's do it. Sulu will use his mythic point to help us out on that one.
We'll see what he can do.
Night, so that we're also like working a little bit more undercover.
All right,
Yeah, let's do it at night.
where are you guys hiding when they come to town that day? Are you hiding in your store, or are you hiding with Daryl?
Day 9.
Store.
All right, you guys hide at the store. This time they're coming to town looking for canned goods, and they're investigating. They see the store window. Like, I remember seeing some canned goods in there. They pop open the window. One of them starts crawling in.
Invisible.
All right, Archaon touches you, makes you vanish, and says, "Be still." This guy comes in and starts trying to grab a bunch of canned goods off the shelf. All right, those are both too low to notice you guys. He's gonna grab all the canned goods and leave.
Au revoir.
So he leaves all the canned goods. You guys breathe a sigh of relief as the bandits leave town with all the town's canned goods.
Bastards. All right, let's do it.
Okay, so yeah.
They left town for the day. You guys want to go set up bombs right away? You want to wait an hour or two? You want to wait till sun goes down?
Right
I
at
need Sulu to give Kuthberg the energy to work through the night, basically.
I'll let Sulu give Cuthbert no dose, the energy to sleep through the energy to work through the night.
So we're gonna do that. We're gonna set up those bombs.
The two of you and Daryl will set up bombs. You have about 50 bombs, actually. The bomb deadfall pit's going to take at least 3 of them.
That's cool.
And the rest will all be mines. So do you guys want to set up the mines first, or help dig the deadfall pit for the pit for the deadfall explosion pit?
I would say the mines. How about you, Kuthberg?
I mean, that's definitely going to be it's probably going to be the most taxing in terms of labor to bury. I mean, assuming that we need to like put 47 mines within like a foot, that's like 47 feet. Probably get on that first, and then we'll probably need to dig a hole for the deadfall. How big of a deadfall do you think we should make with 3 bombs?
The three bombs are going to be a 10 by 10. You can use more bombs to make it larger.
A 10 by 10 for 3?
Yep, and it'll explode and like cave in, and they'll fall into it.
I'm assuming.
So it'll take explosion damage, fall damage, and be in a pit.
So
You can trap probably 2 to 4 horses.
We could probably get.
You have enough bombs. If you guys want to do more deadfall traps, let me know. It just takes more time to build them to dig the pits. But
I'm going to assume that for a 10 by 10 pit, that could potentially take out 3 riders if they're riding side by side.
yeah, 2 to 4 is where you're at. So yeah, 3 is probably your best bet.
It's like 30 of them.
Well, one time it was 30, a couple times it was 50 or so.
Oh, it's all changed.
You've never seen more. You've never seen more than 90.
Whew.
But on some of the really busy days, like the day they came for hats, and the day that they came for socks, and there was another day, maybe basketball day, you feel like you saw about 90 those days. Less than 100. But that seemed to be at their peak numbers. And they were like really wanted basketballs.
Boy, the
You want to roll me a perception check from your days of watching them?
Yeah.
Roll it.
And a lot of those bandits show up on this next day.
Roll me a perception check after watching them for 10 days. That'll be just a 10.
23.
Oh yeah, roll me yours there, Cuthbert.
Not natural 20.
Between the both of you, I think you guys have put together that this gang of criminals is really young. They seem to be late teens, early 20s, a gang of like ruffians, like just kids.
Well, they're being dick faces.
Well, they are. They're coming into town and just stealing whatever they want every day. And then going
They're
back to
not
their
child soldiers, so I don't feel too bad.
and then going back to their fort and playing with
They're
it.
not doing anything out of practicality. It seems, unless they need like food, supplies. But
When they are stealing food when they need it, but they are just kind of like taking whatever they want whenever they want.
I guess they got those root plants, but yeah, they were taking basketballs and hats, which are necessary. Socks are probably necessary.
They were also stealing women.
Ah,
Yeah, so these guys are pretty fucked up.
okay.
So I'm gonna kill as many of them as I can.
Fair enough.
Ooh, okay.
So you guys
So-
gonna put up these mines?
Si, senor.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are gonna take 15 mines each. So who's got skills to put up mines? Anybody?
I do.
What is that?
Yeah, you've got your skill that you can roll. Well, you tell me. Do you have any skills on your sheet that'll help you put out these mines? If not, it's going to be dexterity based.
How many deadfalls do you want to set up? Just the one, or do you want to set up like 2 or 3?
3.
I think
Cool.
yeah, like a
Will that
30.
fit within our time crunch?
If you set up 3, you only have 12 mines each to put out then, and then the rest will be for the deadfall pit. So these will be 12 mines each that you can put out as solo mines. You want to do that first?
I think the deadfall is like the main trap, and then
So you want to start with the deadfalls?
landmines will be just like, hopefully they'll run over them.
The main landmines are going to do the most damage. Deadfalls are spectacular, 3 dead and in a pit, which will be guaranteed, but it may be guaranteed. But
Yeah, I guess,
the
I don't know.
mines are going to do the most. The more mines that we have spread out over more area will cause more damage.
Dealing like shrapnel and stuff.
Yeah, it's about area of effect. we're going for
Okay.
that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you guys are building 3 deadfall pits and taking 12 landmines each to spread out. How far apart do you guys want to spread these landmines out?
What's the can I do with the knowledge about the explosive? Ask Daryl how
Yeah.
wide the explosive.
The blast radius on these is about 10 feet.
I guess we'll do 10 by 10 grid, interspaced diagonally across, so that they're kind of, you can't just march in a straight line past them.
You have to march in a zigzag. I get it. Unless you come from a diagonal.
Yeah, and even if
And then
you
they
did,
become straight.
There is mines in the center of the diagonal.
So that's what you guys do?
Wait a minute. So you said we only get 12 mines a piece, but
I got a.
it takes 3 mines per deadfall, right?
Oh, yeah, so that's only 9. I'm sorry, I did wrong math.
Or 24 piece, right? Or, no, not that much.
We had 50 mines.
We had 50 total, minus 9, so that's 41 divided by 3. I did my math wrong, I'm sorry. Well, 13 or 14 each. So some of you will take 13, some will take 14. You can decide who takes what.
I'll take more because I have a skill for this.
Alright, you'll take 14, everyone else will take 13. Roll 14 checks to successfully set up these landmines. Beat a 17 with your skill check.
I did a 22 on the first one, 17 on the second one,
Just barely.
18, damn it, 10.
Why don't you and Daryl set the majority? Those.
On the one you got a 10, do you want to surge that or do you want to blow up while you set it up?
Let's search that. 13 and 17.
Alright, so you make that one just barely, using 2 surges.
20, not natural. 20, natural 20.
That's 9.
Natural 20.
10.
16, and I'll search that, which is 20.
So that's 11, and you've used 3 surges.
And then a 23.
12.
16, and I'll search that, which is a 17.
So that's 13, you've used, was that 3 or 4 surges?
That was 3.
Alright, so 3 surges.
A 19.
Alright, this is number 14.
Yeah, and the last one is a 22.
The 3 of us are setting out these mines, right?
Correct.
We have to have it divided evenly, or can we distribute?
You can divide them however you like. If you want to give more to Archaon, you can. I think Archaon's volunteered to take more if you want, but so far he's taken those.
Yeah,
And
I mean, that would be an advantage, right? Because did we say that was more of your profession to deal with?
Yeah, my profession works.
so you want to give some of your load to Archaon?
Well, do as many as you can surge to, and then I'll take the rest.
So I'll do.
Start rolling, and when you're out of surges, I'll take the rest.
So
Yeah,
do you have a
give the
skill to add, or are you just doing dexterity?
I don't think I have anything skill worthy to put down bombs.
So that'd probably just be a dex modifier then, just to try to do it skillfully, using your hands.
Okay, so 23.
Go on that one.
Sorry, that's 22. 15.
You search
Surge
that
it.
one more time.
17 total.
Alright, you're good. Just barely.
Critical fail.
Alright, well, one's gonna blow up in your face. You can reflex for half. It's gonna be 8 damage. If you reflex and do well, it'll only be 4, but...
12. Can I
Alright, so you're
surge
gonna
that
take...
too?
You can surge that too, yep. If you beat 15, you'll take less than 8. You'll take 4.
We are gonna rest before the attack too. You can just take it, save your surge for another mine. Plus, we have potions.
It's 19 with that surge.
Alright, so you spent 3 mythic points.
How many mines have I set so far?
3.
Roll plus dex at 8. Surge. 11. 15. That's not quite enough, right?
No.
Can I surge for him? Can I surge with him?
You can rush over and help him if you see he's having trouble. Assist. You can't surge, but you can roll a skill check to assist him.
Alright, cool. I'll do that. That's 22.
Alright, so Arcan rushes over and sees you're having trouble and helps you set this mine without hurting yourself. I think
If we set
at
them
this point,
together,
at this point, you either want to do them together or let Arcan take over, because I think you're either running very low on mythic points and health.
we still, yeah, we're gonna.
And you're only about 4 mines deep, so you still have, 9 or 10 left? 9.
Let's set them up together.
You guys want to do the last 10 together?
Yeah, how does that work?
You just
roll
both
dice
roll.
together?
Yep, you just both roll and we add them together.
Yeah.
I got a 15 by myself.
Alright, so as long as you don't just totally blow it and roll less than a 2.
I got a 4.
Yep, you guys made it together. You barely helped, but you helped.
A 17.
That's 2 out of 9.
I'll roll the first roll, and if I need your help, I'll just tell you. 18.
So no help.
Yeah, I rolled a 9, so.
Needs help.
9. 12. Anyway.
Yeah, that's still together. That's enough to put up the 4th one.
A 23.
Yep. So number 5's up.
And a 16, so I'm gonna need some help there.
Minor help.
Yeah, it's good.
You rolled a natural 1.
16.
Yeah, so you're able to help. There's 6 out, so you only have 3 more left until you're done.
20.
Got that one. So 2 more left.
I'm at 12, so I need some help on that one.
9.
Yep, 1 more.
And 23.
Yep. So you got your last 9 mines set up. You got a minefield set up. Do you want to build your deadfall trap now? Your 3 deadfall traps, I guess.
Yep.
All right. Who wants to dig the hole? How are you digging a hole?
We have a pickaxe.
So just using your 1 pickaxe, just watching one guy do it by himself.
I mean, we can find a shovel around town. Sure, there's one.
Try to buy one, unless you just want to steal one, or tell me where you find one. I'm just gonna be like, you guys, just find a shovel and keep it somewhere.
Does Daryl have it within his inventory?
Daryl's got a shovel for himself to use. Yeah, he's digging with a shovel.
I'll go buy
He
a
assumed
shovel.
you guys would provide your own tools.
Well, let's go buy a shovel.
You can buy a shovel for 5 gold.
Buy it. We have a shovel now. We have a pickaxe and a shovel. Let's go at it.
You guys get down, start digging a hole. You spend the rest of the night digging these pits and planting these mines. So there are 9 mines left to plant. Daryl Bomb will plant 3 of them if you guys want to plant the remaining 6.
Yeah, I'll do it. 17.
Yep.
I'm gonna need some help on this one. I got a 10 roller.
Not natural.
So that's still good enough.
12. So I'm gonna need help on that one too.
And 3 more.
That's 17.
Yep.
Fantastic. 23.
Yep, you're good. And one more, I think.
When I just rolled a 16, so I'm gonna need one.
A little bit of help.
That is 12.
Alright, so you guys are able to set up all these pit traps, all your mines, and you now just want to wait the next day for these guys to arrive and see what happens.
So Greer is noticing some personality changes in Chaznov. She doesn't know how or why, but she's definitely noticed some memory lapses. She may have made some kind of connection, but is not positive with the glasses.
Yeah, he does seem to put them on. Maybe as a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
You don't know that he is like having split personalities yet, but you do think he's acting strangely. Maybe, you might just think it's like a psychological thing more than anything else. Like what's going on in Chaznov's head right now. He's definitely not acting the same as when you met. Although you guys have been traveling together a little while now. He's definitely changed some. What are you cats up to today before mud wrestling? Do a quick mud wrestling training montage.
No, for sure. And I think I'm supposed to meet Guy Scumbag, one of dock worker. Scoombag, yeah.
Scoombag.
He's supposed to meet up to watch mud wrestling with us.
Oh yeah, he'll be there tonight. I'm sure you can find him. I'm sure he's hard to miss. These tiefling guys all look very unique, so they'll have very different shaped boils on their faces.
Well, wannabe first dream was about dreaming, and your second dream was about an animal chasing.
Oh, the first one was the drowning one?
Yeah.
You guys want to spam to the mud wrestling fight? You have nothing else to do here in town?
You know me, I just make shoes.
Yeah. Are you doing any shoemaking today? You got anything on your shoemaking agenda?
I'll go straight to check out the old mud wrestling.
You skip shoemaking for today. We'll say you guys did spend some time warming up. You did some sit-ups together. Chaznov had you do jumping jacks and stuff like that, and run upstairs and stuff. There's a whole Rocky montage. Yeah, to get you ready.
She
Some really good theme music.
Right up to the top of the courthouse.
Yeah, there's a lot of courthouses here. He had you go run down the stairs of every courthouse.
Yeah.
Of which there are many.
Do some lunges.
All 666 courthouses. You went up and down every step.
I hate this place.
Yeah, but she's training for mud wrestling. So yeah, you guys spend the day preparing. You show up that night to Bernie's where they've cleared out some of the tables for a mud wrestling pit.
I guess I should roll a perception just to see. 13.
It's pretty crowded. A big crowd. Packed from wall to wall. There's a couple, the tables people are standing on them, not even sitting. This place is usually nice sit-down fancy restaurant. For the day it seems like a crowded sports arena. Huddled around these 2 mud pits in the center of the floor. This is a creepy bar where a bunch of dudes watch people wrestle in mud.
I will be clothed, by the way.
That's fine. You can't wear armor. You can't wear armor in the mud pit, but you can wear clothes if you want. If you want to ruin your clothes and get them all muddy.
Is there a locker where I should stow my equipment?
No, they're not responsible for lost or stolen goods.
Alright, well, Chaznov is with me, so I will leave my stuff with Chaznov.
Alright, you entrust all of your belongings, all of your earthly belongings, all your money, your gold, your weapons, your armor,
Yes.
Chaznov. There's a no weapons, no armor battle in a pool of mud.
This is a terrible idea.
Alright, so you give everything you own to the trustworthy Chaznov.
May or may not be crazy.
Yes, I am entrusting all of my belongings to Chasnoff.
Awesome.
What a
While I
paladin.
wrestle.
So she gives you her armor, her weapons, her bag, all her money, everything she owns. It's only thing she has on her right now is her clothing, which she's about to ruin with mud.
Nice.
Get ripped off.
Yeah.
Chasnoff.
Yeah.
Don't do me wrong.
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, there's a 2 gold entry fee.
2 gold. Last week it was 1 gold.
They had to increase the entry fee because they had so much high demand. They had to weed out some people.
Okay. I'm gonna write that down. So I keep track of my gold count. Like a dwarf should.
The 1 goal was if you paid in advance. 2 goals if you do day of.
Alright. That doesn't leave Chasnoff with a lot of gold to steal from me.
That's probably good. That's probably for your betterment. So yeah, you line up around one of these mud pits. The one that is encircled with ladies. All like stretching and getting ready to hop in. Most of them clad in much less than you are.
Ha!
There are 10 of you total, including you.
Is the purse like per fight, Brian, or is it?
It's a free-for-all mud battle, so they're all going to jump in at once and just start fighting. And last woman standing gets the purse.
Oh, last week you said it was going to be a tier.
Yeah, last-minute rule change.
Yeah.
Oh
Just
my
like
goodness.
the demand
They-
went up.
Yeah, demand went up and the rules changed. This happens all the time here.
Alright, so it's a free-for-all.
New rules.
Unless you get a contract that says they
Yeah, no one signed anything.
exactly. Kind
Do
of
I
the
need a license to do this? Or did this gold buy my license? Is this illegal?
No, it's not illegal.
Alright.
Mud wrestling's not illegal in town. They decide what's legal when it's legal. They decide the rules when they change. The rules may change often, but the rules are the rules when they are the rules.
Okay.
What's yours is mine, and what's mine is also mine.
Exactly. That's the rule.
Is this Never Cooks?
Yes.
Or where is... Nice. Alright.
So I am entering the pit right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As soon as you want to roll for initiative.
Wait.
Well,
Before she starts, I'm gonna wander around the bar looking for a licensed bookie. Licensed.
Alright, roll me a perception check to find a licensed bookie.
12.
You find 5 licensed bookies.
That wasn't hard.
I go up to the first one and I ask what the odds are going for Greer to win.
Alright, there's not a lot of knowledge about Greer here in town. No one's ever seen her fight. So they're going to give 2 to 1 odds because she's a dwarf. Stocky.
Pretty good.
She's stocky. She's an unknown. They don't want to risk it. They're not going to give you great odds on her because...
They're true devils.
Alright, I'm gonna bet 10 gold, 10 gold on 2 to 1, and I'm gonna go ask the other 4 bookies and find which ones have the highest payout odds.
Alright, there is a bookie offering 10 to 1 odds. The rest are all pretty similar to the first guy.
Alright, and I'm gonna put 20 gold down on 10 to 1, and before I give him said gold, I'm gonna ask to make sure I see his license.
Alright, roll me a diplomacy check to ask to see his license.
Probably a good move.
Fuck, is it 12?
can I roll on that diplomacy as well?
No, you're not there. You're by the pit. He's off gambling. He'll point to like a badge on his shirt. Looks like a laminated badge.
Yeah, this is gonna work out great for me. So I'll stick with 20 gold on 10 to 1.
Alright.
I'll believe that the license is real.
Alright. He's just a guy who's not good at gambling.
I'm gonna need you to sign a contract at that license.
We'll start with the contracts, Gordon. You don't want to go down that road here. Yeah, so you bet some money, you wait for the fight to begin. You ready, Greer?
Can I roll a perception check because now that I've entered the ring, can I roll a perception check to see who's in it?
Yeah, of course.
Alright, so I just want to know what guises I'm competing against, and
Yeah.
unnatural 20.
Alright. Human, elf, dwarf, gnome, kitsune, human, orc, gnome.
Is this all strength-based?
That seems very suspicious.
I mean, it's unarmed attacks, so it'll be all melee attacks, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious, what are the rules here?
Wrestle in mud.
For mud wrestling.
Wrestle in mud is the rules. The mud's about 2 foot deep.
Oh shit, they're gonna be drowning people.
That's who's entering the ring with you.
Who's next? Who's on my left? Who's on my right?
You are next to a human and an elf.
Is anyone in particular looking at me right now?
Brian, roll for titties.
I don't know yet. We haven't really rolled for initiative to see what anyone's doing. So if you want to roll for initiative, we can discuss what everyone's doing after that.
He did say a lot of them were scantily clad.
Yeah, you are the
Most of them are
are
much more scantily clad than you.
You're being very modest right
I'm
now.
You're being such a paladin.
I would say about 80% of them are near nude.
Are any of them attractive to her?
I don't know. I'll roll a percentage chance. It's hard to tell. Not really.
Damn it. Ruined it.
Alright, initiative.
They're in battle
Go.
mode. They're not in flirting mode right now. Maybe after the battle.
17.
Alright, so 2 of them are going to go before you. The rest will go afterwards. The 2 that are going to go before you are going to attack each other. Then it's you, and then I'll let everyone else go.
So I'm gonna go for the elf next to me, and
What? Real quick, Brian. What knocks you out of this tournament? Like,
Just
what?
die by
If you're
drowning.
not wrestling anymore. It's a motor. So when you're no longer wrestling, you're no longer in the tournament.
Okay.
when you're no longer wrestling,
Like if you're unconscious, I guess.
it's not so violent. I figured it was just like
You're
out
not-
of boundary.
You're in a mud wrestling tournament.
I
I don't
have
understand
never
how you didn't
been
think it was
involved.
going to be violent.
Like playful violent, but
Yeah, it'll be sensual towards the end, but
okay. All right, then I'm going for the elf next to me, and I'm gonna like aim for her torso,
oh yeah, you are.
like thrust her down.
Oh,
Alright, so this is going to be a CMB, so roll plus your CMB versus her CMD to try and
All right, so,
knock her over.
25.
Oh, yeah.
Well, natural 20.
Yeah, you're a natural 20, so yeah, she's an elf, you're low to the ground, you steamroll this elf and knock her down. So you just bulldoze her, you knock her back 5 feet, and you knocked her over, she's prone.
Are we allowed to hit to the face?
Yeah, you're allowed to do whatever you want, but that's all you can do for your turn already. You've already done your standard and your move. So unless you have a
Okay.
swift you want to do, you're pretty much done.
All right,
snap a bra.
I'm gonna pick up some mud in my hand.
I'll let you grab a handful of mud as a swift action.
Yeah.
Damn.
Alright, so for your next move, you'll have a handful of mud. You can't use it yet, but
Yeah.
you've got a handful of mud for
Yeah,
next time.
I got mud in my right hand because I'm right-handed.
Alright, you got some mud. Maybe you're ready to sling it. I don't know. It's going to be
Absolutely.
just like the election. Alright.
Yeah.
Haha.
Alright, so they're going to attack each other. I got a 22. The elf stands up and jumps back at you and swings at you with a right hook to the cheek. The 22 versus your AC.
20.
It's going to do 7 damage to your face. She probably broke your nose. At least loosen it up a little bit.
Alright,
These
really
other guys are
quick,
going
while
real quick.
this is going on,
Yeah.
Chaznov is gonna look around and see if there's any bookies still taking any bets. Licensed bookies.
There's one bookie still taking bets.
Alright, I walk over to him and I ask said bookie what the odds are on the Kitsune.
It's 3-1 odds on the. Well, there's 2 Kitsune, 3-1 odds on either one.
Alright, I'm gonna take the taller of the 2 and I'm gonna put 10 gold down on that. And then I wander around looking for a Scoombag to watch the
Yeah, rolling perception check to see if he sees Scoombag.
no, natural 1.
Alright, I'll roll a perception check for Scoombag, see if he sees you. Oh no, I just roll 8. I just not see you either. Where is my friend? I look for him. I cannot find. I will go to snack stand, maybe get snack and come back. So yeah, you miss each other. You're looking around though. You're walking around through the crowd, placing bets, checking out the fight every now and then. It's just started. The fight's just begun. You just saw Greer maybe get punched in the face a little bit. Just swung at one time. She took it pretty well, as far as you could tell.
I still have mud in my right hand,
Correct.
and I'm gonna throw it at the elf
Alright, that's a ranged attack.
in the face.
That's going to be a ranged improvised weapon attack and a called shot. So to do it to the face is going to be a -4 versus this elf's AC.
14.
Ooh, just barely a miss. You try to sling mud, it whizzes right by the elf's face. The elf slips whenever you throw the mud ball at her, though, and falls back down in the mud. She's all covered in mud now, all up to her neck. Human lunges at you, it misses. Everyone else attacks each other again, all like grunting very loudly and tearing each other's clothes. The gnome at the end charges at you, gets a natural 20, does 10 damage to your right foot because it's short.
The gnome did 10 damage to me?
Yeah, it was a natural 20.
God.
It jumped off the orc's back, down into the mud on your foot. You're not wearing any shoes, because you don't want to get your shoes dirty in the mud. Chaznov has your shoes.
Now I'm -4 health.
So you're unconscious in the mud. Chaznov, you still walking around?
I'm cheering for her, watching the fight.
Woo!
Not going
She just,
well as planned.
yeah, you just saw a gnome jump and land on her foot.
Like I'm both
Kinsman knocked me out.
yeah, I'm both excited for my race as a whole and and worried that Greer is is unconscious.
Yeah, she definitely didn't get back up after that gnome jumped on her foot. She screamed in pain and then fell down in the mud, and you haven't seen her get back up, and it's been a couple seconds.
I don't think I can really do much of anything.
What's your constitution modifier, Greer?
3.
She can only survive 3 rounds in this mud underneath.
Wait.
Or she's gonna suffocate in mud. This is round 1 right now.
Okay.
Let me know when you're done with round 1, and then I'll keep going to round 2.
So basically, I get as close. I think you might be right with Sam. So
It is
get
Sam, I
as
think, too.
close to Greer at where she's within ear's distance, and I verbatim give the inspiring speech from Rocky that gets him to that hopefully will somehow.
You're a bum. You're nothing but a bum. You'll always be a bum.
Yeah. I try to inspire her to get up somehow.
I'll allow that. Roll me, was that like maybe diplomacy?
Yeah, I'll go with the diplomacy, I guess. 18.
That's pretty diplomatic. Roll me a perception check to see if you hear that as you're passed out underneath the mud. If you hear someone cheering for you.
Natural 20!
Yeah, you hear Chasnoff cheering for you. There's someone out there above the mud that cares about you, wants you to win. If you feel too weak, your foot's hurt, you got punched in the face, you're sore, you're covered in dirt, you hate being dirty. You are unconscious. It's like you're almost in a dreamlike state where you can hear him yelling, but you're surrounded by mud. It's almost like being buried alive. That's kind of how you feel right now. But you do hear Chasnoff yelling for me. Roll me a Constitution save.
11.
Still sinking in that mud, though. You can't cough it up. You can't sit up or anything. You're going to continue to die. That'll be 1 round. You got 2 rounds left.
How many people are left at this point?
None of them are unconscious except Greer. A couple of them are getting pretty close. Like, a couple of them have taken some hits, but no one else is unconscious yet.
Gnome did this.
I'm going to give the inspirational speech from Rocky 2.
He's going to upgrade a Rocky.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, roll me a diplomacy check.
10.
Right, not as inspiring. The Rocky 2 speech not as inspiring as the Rocky 1 speech.
Everybody knows that already.
Yeah, it's true. You don't have to roll. You don't have to roll that.
Inspirational Rocky after the.
For the one where he has brain
I'm
damage.
just going to hit you in your mouth.
So what do you do, Greer? You hear this? Roll me a perception check to see if you hear someone still cheering for you, rooting you on.
9.
Having more trouble hearing it this time because you're drowning in mud.
Yeah, that mud in my ears.
Yeah, it's getting hard to hear.
So, roll another Constitution.
If you want to go ahead and go to round 3.
Yeah, we'll go to round 3. So I'm rolling Constitution now.
Yeah, if you want to not die. This is your...
Alright, so in a last-ditch effort, I give the rousing inspirational speech from Animal House.
Alright, roll me a diplomacy check for the rousing speech from Animal House.
Oh, yeah, no, that didn't work. That's a 7.
Not as rousing as you might think, I guess.
Alright.
Roll me a perception check to see if you heard it, though.
9.
No, yeah. You're pretty zonked.
I see that Greer's clearly in trouble. I tell Rufus to go hop on top of her stuff. I tear off my clothes and jump into the pit in attempts to try to pull Greer out of the mud and save her.
Alright, as you do this, someone blows a whistle, and the fight is called on a technicality. Everyone's very upset. Everyone that bet is going to be refunded their money. But you're able to pull Greer's head out of the mud. If you want to do me a heal check to give Greer the breath of life really quick or something.
13.
And great. Roll me a Constitution save, Greer.
18.
Alright, you're going to stabilize, maybe with a little bit of Chasnoff's help. You're going to cough up a little bit of mud. You're still unconscious. But you feel like you've coughed most of it up. You're going to have to rest a little while to heal up unless someone has some potions to heal you. But the fight has been called on a technicality. Chasnoff's being grabbed, and now they're going to, according to the rules, he now has to participate in the men's mud wrestling for interfering with the women's mud wrestling battle.
Alright.
Look what a gnome did to me.
Oh, yeah.
There are 6 other guys participating in men's mud wrestling, which starts right after women's. Which will be now because this fight's been called. They're going to rehold it again
Roll
later
for
tonight.
dog.
Yeah.
Roll for dog.
So, of course, they'll request that you turn in all your, you can't enter the ring with any weapons or armor or anything, so you need to turn all that. Greer's unconscious, so I don't know what you're going to do with all your stuff. You now have all of Greer's stuff and all of your stuff, and you would participate in this fight, and you have no way to, unless you just want to leave all your stuff with Greer's unconscious body.
I drag, I leave, all of our stuff.
There is a guy selling potions. I don't know if you have enough money to buy them, though. They're 100
probably
gold
not.
for Cure Light.
How much?
100 for a Cure Light, and you might be able to wake Greer up.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Greer's unconscious body kind of hang out next to all our stuff, and Rufus is gonna protect it.
Alright, put Rufus on top and just have him hiss at anybody that comes near your stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, you leave all your weapons and armor and all of Greer's weapons and armor behind with Rufus and Greer's unconscious body, and let the guards escort you over to the men's mud wrestling pit.
And I straight up naked.
Alright, you are straight up naked.
Yep.
Gladiator style.
Alright, so naked Chasnoff standing at a tall 3'7", right?
Yes,
Like
sir.
an Olympian.
Naked Chasnoff standing at a tall 3'7" with his salt and pepper gray hair, upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah.
Is ready for a fight.
Carpet matches the drapes.
Alright, let's roll for initiative with these other 6 guys.
Dave?
What'd you get?
7.
Alright, everyone's going before you. Yo, your lineup is human, elf, kitsune, human. Gnome.
Am I the gnome or is there a second gnome?
Second gnome.
Okay.
Away we go. Alright, I got a 15 versus your AC.
Which is 13.
It's gonna be a hit. It's gonna be 7 damage.
Alright, I'm still alive.
Alright, your turn.
Which one is attacking me right now, Brian?
That was a human.
And how big is this pit that we're in?
2 foot deep. It's about 25, 30 feet wide. Circular. Next to another 25, 30 foot wide circular pit for the ladies.
Alright, so I'm going to acrobatically cartwheel, but then try to hide underneath the mud for a turn and kind of wait this thing out and let's see how long I can make
I like
water
it.
melt
So you're gonna like
faster.
acrobatics and then stealth. You're gonna like dive. You're gonna do like cartwheel, dive into the mud and like stealth into it.
Yeah.
Alright, so roll me acrobatics stealth.
Natural 20 on stealth
Alright, so great stealth. Are you stealthing before you're acrobaticsing?
and 12 for acrobatics.
Alright, so you hide in the mud and then cartwheel as best you can. So your cartwheel is not as good as your stealth, but you are perfectly hidden. What's your constitution modifier?
3.
So you can stay under the mud hidden for 3 rounds. And as long as your
Alright.
stealth check, I'll let you keep the 20. As long as I don't roll a 20 perception check, I'll let you stay hidden in the mud for 3 rounds. After that, you have to come up for air, though. Alright, so for 3 rounds, you're hidden. I'll let everybody else do their thing.
Can Greer come to at some point during this? Or
How below 0 are you?
I was -4.
No, it'll take at least 4 hours. This fight's not gonna be that long.
Okay.
So they all, like, above the mud where you can't see are all swinging at each other, duking it out. Every now and then you hear something fluffing around in the mud nearby. I think you just heard the sound of a full-size body drop in the mud near you, but you didn't move. You held completely still. Feel ripples in the mud as someone nearby slips. Alright, 3 rounds are up.
Okay. How many people are left at this? Is there anybody?
Well, you have to
Knock
come
out.
back out from underneath the mud to find that out, my friend. Do you stand back up out of the mud, clear your eyes, and roll a perception check?
I don't stand. I just kind of stick my head up
Like,
a little bit.
just eyeballs out.
Yeah, like Apocalypse Now.
Mm-hmm. You just have to get a nostril out to get a quick breath of air, too. One quick snort of
Yeah.
air.
Yeah, so that's an 18.
Alright, you can see 4 people still in battle.
And they're just fighting each other at this point.
Currently, yeah. Maybe they think that you already got knocked out, they don't know.
Alright, so I'm gonna be, as being inspired from seeing Greer earlier, I'm gonna stand up fully, and I'm gonna grab a handful of mud. Can I tell who's doing the best?
Well, it looks like there are 2 humans and 2 kitsunes left. It seems
Okay.
like they're like ganging up on each other, like the 2 kitsune are fighting the 2 human. It's hard to tell. Looks like the humans are doing better overall.
So, just grabbing the mud, is that the,
That's a swift. Let's just grab some mud. You're surrounded by mud. You just grab some mud if you want.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw it at the face of one of the 2 humans. The one that is closest to me.
Alright, so roll it. B plus dex -2.
17.
That's a hit. So roll 1d4 of mud damage.
I was just trying to blind him. I wasn't even trying to hurt him.
Well, I'll roll percentage chance on whether or not it gets him in the eyes and blinds him. You got some on his face.
Okay, that's a 2.
And you did 2 mud damage to his eyes. Alright, their turn. That's going to draw that human's attention to you. So he's going to turn around. He's not going to come after you yet. Miss, and one of the kitsune falls in the mud and misses the human, so it's back to you. As one of the humans is coming towards you. One of the kitsune slipped in the mud. The other 2 human and kitsune are still fighting each other.
Alright, I'm gonna try to distract the human coming at me by casting ghost sounds of his wife, who is very, very disappointed that he is not home and is in fact instead mud wrestling.
I like it. I get a will save of what, 13? Is that correct?
Yeah.
I rolled an 18. He doesn't believe in his wife because his wife's here in the audience cheering for him. Doesn't buy that for one moment. We go again. Swing and a miss, swing and a miss. Lots of misses this turn. All misses.
Is that one human starting to charge at me?
Yeah, the one human just swung at you but missed. I rolled a 4. I assume your AC is higher than 10, so.
Alright, so, being inspired by the gnome who knocked out Greer, I'm gonna put my all in and try to attack the human who just missed a punch at me.
Well, the gnome jumped off an orc's back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to jump on his back and then cover his eyes with my hands.
Alright, that'll be a CMB, so roll plus CMB versus this human CMD. Maybe roll an acrobatics to jump, too.
Okay, acrobatics is 2. Great.
Not a great jump.
All that mud.
And then it's CMB 12.
Yeah, not great enough. So yeah, you're unable to grab the human. He like holds his hand out in front of your head and does that thing like big brothers do to little brothers and just like holds you back at arm's length by putting his hand on your head. I got a 23. It's gonna be 5 damage.
And that knocks me out.
Alright, Chasnoff, unconscious in the mud. What's your constitution modifier?
3.
Alright, so you have 3 rounds until you die. You wanna roll a constitution save?
13.
Alright, no. Round 1, no. Still under the mud, breathing in mud.
Alright. How many people everyone's fighting around me, right?
Correct. The human you were fighting is now actually felled. The Kitsune is declared the winner while you're in the mud here. So the Kitsune has just won. The crowd is cheering. He's getting his 100 gold purse. The women are resetting up for the rematch, which you can roll 2 more Constitution saves to come up out of the mud or die.
Natural 20.
All right. Whoa! Natural 20. You cough up mud and sit up straight. You're still unconscious, but your body's gonna float on top of the mud. You're just a lucky-ass gnome. You cough up the mud that was in your mouth, and you continue to be unconscious, but you're floating, and they drag your body out of the mud. Someone even recognizes you and drags you over next to Greer's body, where Rufus is. And Rufus hisses at them at first, and then like curls up around you and purrs. I'm gonna roll a sleight of hand for that guy, though, when he does that. He's gonna try something, but Rufus is gonna bite at him, and he's gonna like, never mind. So let's leave you guys there, which will give you guys a couple of hours of rest. 2 hours. Were both of you below -2?
I was at -2.
Alright.
I was at 4 when it started.
So Chasnoff will just barely be waking up when they're trying to like kick you guys out at the end of the night. Like, you gotta go now, you can't stay here. And Chasnoffs can't even move. So they're gonna call the authorities to drag you guys out of here. You guys are gonna be taken into a holding cell until you're awake enough to explain yourselves.
Passed out.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a nice long nap.
Yeah.
The hard, cold jail
You guys
floor
can roll a D4 plus Constitution modifier.
5.
5.
That's how much hit points you get back before they wake you up. And then ask why you were sleeping on the floor of the bar.
Well, Greer was unconscious from the mud wrestling that was partaking.
Okay, and you, sir?
Am I still naked?
Yeah, of course.
Look at the guard and I say, look at me, do I look like somebody who should be mud wrestling?
Both of you are covered in mud. Both of you are just filthy.
Yeah.
They say, well, we have your belongings. It says, you owe us 5 gold for housing you safely for the night.
Alright,
Okay, for my gold.
Yep, I throw the guy 10 gold.
It says, would you like to pay 2 gold for us to hose you off?
Might as well.
Alright, 2 gold each if you want to get hosed off.
Yeah, I'll throw him 14 gold, pay for both of us.
Alright, so you guys can both get free from jail, you get hosed off, so all the mud's rinsed off of your naked body and most
All of
of
our
Greer's
belongings.
clothes. Yeah, you have all your belongings back, they're safe. Rufus is there, he's excited to see you.
I go to Greer, and I say, I guess it's time for us to take the long way up to...
Olestra,
Oh, Olestra, yeah.
which is a 2-week journey.
Mm-hmm.
But we need to rest up before we start the journey.
Alright,
I'm only at 1. You're at
okay.
4 or 5.
So we'll go spend Sunday night at the beach, I guess.
And you guys leave the city again, walk around the wall, and go sleep on the beach outside the city again?
Yeah, to rest up before we start heading up towards Olestra.
Alright, so you guys can roll, for this, since you're sleeping out in the wild, you can roll for however long you'd like to sleep. Probably your level of D8 is enough for 8 hours of sleep plus Constitution modifier. It's pretty cloudy out, very cool night.
I rolled an 8.
Is that enough for you?
You can sleep more, I mean.
Okay, yeah, I want to sleep more.
You can wake up and hit the snooze button, and if you just want to sleep 4 hours, roll a D4. 4 is the minimum you can fall asleep for.
Okay,
So D4 plus con if you're going back to sleep for 4 hours.
so 6.
So Greer has slept about 12 hours on the beach now, about half the day. Did you wake up before Greer there, Chasnoff? Did you just only get 8 hours?
I woke up a little bit earlier. I slept 5 hours. I'm kind of sore about the loss at the mud wrestling tournament. I'm just gonna hang out on the beach and maybe drift on and off to sleep because sleeping outside is relaxing to me.
You do like sleeping outside. And that half awake, half asleep thing, kind of just waiting for Greer to wake up. So once Greer starts stirring 4 hours from now, and she's fine, you'll wake up also and be like, oh, you're fine, you're okay, I was worried about you. She won't know what happened after she passed out of the fight, of course. You can tell her or not. She doesn't know how she ended up here, but the last thing she remembers is falling asleep in the mud after getting punched in the face and jumped on by a gnome.
She's able to pull herself out of it with my rousing, inspirational speeches.
And I take him for his word.
He's been nothing but trustworthy so far, right?
Yeah.
But you're awake now.
Amen.
Well, it's a little sunny outside, and even though they're not tinted, I don't like the glare, so I'm going to throw on my Groucho Marx glasses.
Not only are they not tinted, there is no lenses in them.
I realize that, but they make
Put them on, they do make you feel like you're wearing shades.
Yeah.
No, I get that. You put on Groucho Marx glasses.
Yeah.
You become Groucho Marx.
Well, I just woke up.
Yeah, you just wake up, and as you turn and look over at Chasnoff, he's putting on his Groucho Marx glasses. Funny mustache, funny nose. Lenses with no frames, or frames with no lenses.
Yeah, Groucho, I'm going to ask Greer I'm going to tell Greer that she looks pretty rough. I asked her what she got into last night. Theoretically, if this is working right, Groucho would have no memory of getting his ass kicked.
You just told me that you gave me an encouraging speech because I got knocked out during the mud fight.
I kind of look at her strangely, shrug and say, alright, that sounds like me.
You guys are sitting on the beach, enjoying the sunrise and the waves splashing.
I'm just gonna, shelf that weird moment, and we're gonna move on. We're going to Oestra, remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
You wanna go to Oestra?
I've been trying to get us to go west for days.
Really? Interesting. Alright, then let's go.
Alright, roll for initiative.
4.
16,
Roll me a perception check.
17.
Natural 20.
Greer will notice it before you, but you'll both notice it. Dressed in a long dark coat and a tall hat, a lanky, fanged humanoid with a palpable aura of horror. As a matter of fact, you remember seeing this thing in your nightmares last night.
Can I roll a knowledge to find out what kind of creature it is, or can I tell what kind of creature it is already?
It's a creature from your nightmares, from your nightmare you had last night. You just woke up, remember having this dream. All of a sudden it comes to you. This is from my nightmare last night, I just remembered having. Luckily you didn't wake Greer up because she was unconscious from all that pain. Your night terrors didn't wake anybody up this time, but you still had them. And this is the creature from your nightmare, approaching rapidly. It killed you in your dream, and you're sure it's here to kill you now.
Not knowing exactly what it is, I'm gonna attempt to cast Command Undead. So that would be my turn, right?
Yes, yeah, you tried it, it didn't work. You shot a spell at it, nothing happened.
Okay.
I'll detect evil.
You detect evil.
I want to smite evil.
I got a natural 20, so this thing's gonna get a jump on you guys. I need you both to make a will save. Beat 21.
17.
Alright, you're both going to take a -2 on all attack rolls, on all saving throws, on all ability checks, skill checks, and weapon damage rolls. Basically -2 to everything that matters right now. As you are filled with crushing despair.
Yay! Crushing despair!
So I'm gonna cast Ray of Enfeeblement. Yeah, 21.
Alright, still a miss. The ray just barely misses the boogeyman.
13.
Miss!
Rufus is gonna run up and attack him. 14.
That's a miss. Roll me a will save for
No!
Rufus.
13.
Roll me a fortitude save for Rufus.
Oh my god, no!
12.
Rufus dies. Rufus sees the scariest thing he's ever seen in his mind and dies.
Good
His
news?
lifeless body lays there in front of the boogeyman he ran up to attack. You guys are sufficiently creeped out because Rufus just died by running up to this thing.
Alright, I'm furious, clearly. I yell out no, very elongated, towards the sky.
Lots of O's, I get it.
Yeah, lots of O's. And I'm gonna attempt to cast Cause Fear.
I rolled a natural 20, I am not afraid of you. I'm a creature from your nightmares.
So how far away
Type of
is
friend.
this dark-coated figure?
About 30 foot right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna get out my bow, my short bow, and load my arrow that hits for 50 points against evil creatures.
Yeah, your slay evil arrow. I know which one you're talking about. So yeah, so you're firing this arrow, and then I get to roll a fortitude save if you hit me.
We're probably gonna die.
Well, it's a humanoid, so it will outrun us. Yeah, I'm shooting the arrow.
Alright, roll it.
God bless it. 9.
Hero point.
Hero point.
Alright, so re-roll it again plus 8.
1.
Fuck. Fuck.
You know what? That's still a miss, but because you used the hero point, I'm gonna let it hit. I'm gonna let it hit. So I'm a nice DM. I'll roll my fortitude save. A 19, which is just enough for me to fail. So I'll take the arrow damage,
I rolled a 2 plus 1, that'd be 3.
and then add 50 to that.
53.
Alright, doesn't kill this thing, but definitely weaks it. You shoot it, you definitely see this thing pierce it, and it bursts with light as it hits this thing. Definitely hurts it a lot, but does not kill it.
So it's his turn right now, right? The Babadook.
Yep, I need you, Chaznov, to make a will save.
17.
That is not enough. The Babadook suggests that you kiss the girl. You must obey.
So I gestically look over to Greer, grab her by the mustache, and give her a big
I'm
old.
clean shaven.
Not recently. Sleeping on
Yeah,
the
you just had a mud fight last night. You're probably at least a little stubbly.
I try to give her a very sensual kiss. Am I still in mourning, or have I forgotten that my familiar just died?
You are still in mourning, but you still have to fulfill the suggestion because it's magical. You're
I
still
say,
sad.
This is for Rufus.
Yeah.
This is for Rufus, and I give her a big old kiss.
Alright, you do this. You wake up on the beach, screaming. You also wake up Greer, because you're screaming.
You are such an asshole.
Wait a minute.
So you wake up screaming, and she asks, what are you screaming about? And the last thing you remember from your dream is that you were kissing. And that's what you're screaming about, is that you were kissing Greer in your dream.
Is that the only thing I remember?
Roll me a history check to see if you remember anything else from your dream.
7.
No, you just remember the kiss. It's the last thing you remember. You can tell her about it or not, but she'll be like, what are you screaming about? What's the matter? You can just be like, oh, it's just another nightmare.
Yeah. I'm just gonna play it off as a nightmare.
Another nightmare.
So that means I rolled and used my hero point and my evil arrow?
No, that stuff still exists. You still have those things. That was just in Chaznov's dream. Those things are not actually gone.
Yeah.
I won't give those things back to you because none of that stuff ever happened. That was just Chaznov's dream. So you still have those things in real life.
I have the worst dreams.
Yeah. Alright, so we're on our way to Oestra.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, you wake up, like, yeah, let's just leave. Let's just go. Let's go to Oestra. You guys start walking?
Yeah.
Alright, how are you heading? Just along the beach or what? Heading straight across the plains? Heading north around the woods and the mountains? Or, I mean, you did have some advice before that if you head just directly west, you're going to have to cross through some private hunting grounds. So either the beach or around the mountains may be the safest. Even though the beach, you may still have to avoid some private hunting grounds very carefully.
Yeah, let's
Okay, we can beat you.
Let's walk along the beach.
Yep.
You're heading between beach, the plains, and a very large forest to your sort of northwest. See if anything happens as you actually walk along the real-life beach. I rolled a 92, so hell yeah, something happens.
Find out what's happening. Tune in next time for more Long Distance Dungeons and Dragons Dinner Theater.